Well, I've only got 3 hours 42 minutes of recording left.
Okay.
Well, that's not enough. No. You better plug it in.
Quick stretch.
Yeah.
Me. New York.
What I just love is the fact that people out there being like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Alright.
The Stalking Show Choir.
Sponsored by the Deercast.
And Hakila.
This is going to make a brilliant.
This is going to get it.
Did you see the guy? You wouldn't have seen it because I haven't put it out yet. But there's a video where I drive across the Brackens and I start having this conversation with these two fictional characters called Reginald and Marjorie. Yeah, you got to see it. What?
I think Alex has actually lost it.
Yeah.
This is a fever dream.
Yeah, it's because these arseholes in this car wouldn't pull over for me. And they were sat in their tweed outfits. And I was like, oh, should we go across the Brackens today, Marjorie? Alright, then happened to have recorded it.
I think put it out the day before your firearms license officer comes to visit and you can really see your psychosis in its full form.
It's you.
Yeah. Hello, Marjorie.
Marjorie sends her regards. It's so echoey in here.
Yeah, it's great. So Alex, hunter-gatherer cooking, welcome to the Stalking Show and
Harry didn't.
the cave.
It's a lovely cave.
It is good, isn't it?
Sorry, I didn't embrace.
Maybe we should do it all together, or?
Well, hold hands whilst we're recording.
I bet no one else is like this.
No.
Very serious. It's a stalking show. We should be very serious.
Serious note.
I mean, that's from a...
I don't say it's sex device.
We're not allowed to tell you what that's for.
Okay.
It'll become apparent later.
Right.
At 12 noon. Better not forget that, actually. So what are you looking for here today and tomorrow? Because you're here both days, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Enlightenment?
I'm here to try and get as much content as I can and see you guys. Obviously,
yeah.
It's been a while
Do you miss us?
I do miss you. It was a really good day, wasn't it?
It was a good
We
day.
had a fantastic day.
For anyone who hasn't seen the video, Alex came and did a little stalk with us and a cook. Cook and a stalk?
Cook and a stalk. Stalk and a cook.
Could have off-road.
And a few cuddles.
Crashed a drone, you know.
We did crash the drone.
Yeah. It was like having mum and dad with me on a stalk. Someone cooked for me.
One.
Someone cooked for me. Someone gave me a cuddle. Someone gave me sort of life advice. Drove me around. It was great.
Oh, this is good for life.
Yeah.
No, I just want to meet all the people that send messages and say hi and the brands. Love the brands.
Any particular brands?
Harkilla.
Good plug. Yeah.
I'm going to say hi to Pulsar. And then I want to do some stuff with I'm just going to say girl stalkers.
So there's ladies and deer stalking.
There's two, isn't there?
Yeah.
I know of, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that's quite an interesting angle because obviously they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
And the majority of people out there are 95% blokes, aren't they?
Mm.
So I quite like what they're doing. So I messaged them and they're up for having a chat.
Excellent.
Nice.
We're hoping to try and do the same as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're going to try and get them on the podcast, but this might be a kind of gentle intro because I think they were slightly sort of wary of two blokes that invited them to a cave.
Being in a locked room.
Yeah.
Gentle and intro. This is going to be
with a rather questionable odour.
Welcome. And a camera in the corner, yeah.
If you can convince them that this isn't a casting couch type situation.
So what I'm envisaging is they're going to be exactly like my dog when I take my dog for a shower, in that like really enthusiastic until you open the door and then they're like, oh fuck. Immediate like heels dig in and you're just like, no, come on.
Will you be editing any of this? Or?
Of this? No, it'll go live.
This is actually live.
It is live.
It's not live.
It is.
No, it's not. That doesn't do live.
It does.
No, it's a
Yeah,
broadcast. That's
it's
what
good.
that red button means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
It's on the radio waves.
So
your mum is very supportive, by the way. She's very interactive.
What, of you
with
or of Harry?
With me. the likes and the comments. She's lovely.
She's trying to piggyback off your following.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay. I love the horse riding thing.
For context, my mum runs a horse riding business and is very active on social media.
What's it called?
Chelsea Farm Riding, and she's been reposting Alex's stories. Being
Oh, she?
She's something
an absolute sweetheart.
So
in fairness, I think she's got more followers. Well, she's definitely got more followers than Harry and I. I don't know that she's necessarily got more followers than you.
She's doing well though.
Yeah.
She plugs it every day, honestly.
And your dad was doing something before, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's always plugging away. Runs in the family,
You're just legends.
Yeah.
All of you.
They are.
But no, it should be a good day, shouldn't it? There's loads more people out there than last year.
Yeah, it's much busier in terms of exhibitors and also just general people at the show.
Yeah.
Which may be why the ceiling's about
and
to
it goes all the way up and round, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's some people up on the higher levels.
On the balconies. Yeah. Loads more people. It's only, a couple of presents. Yeah, I got some postcards from kids.
Nice.
I think it's just very good.
She's got
Is that from the girl? I think I'm due to speak to her as well.
Katie Argreaves.
Yeah, I think that's her name.
You've had her on the podcast.
Yeah.
She did Tom's wedding.
Nice. She did Tom's wedding.
I'm married to her.
Bits. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, no, she did all the place names, table plan.
Nice.
I can't remember what else. All the kind of stationary stuff that went with the wedding. She did it. So we've now got all the tables were named after a species of deer, and all had a picture like that on the table.
Nice.
It was really, really good. So awesome artist. So you should definitely go and check her out.
There you go.
Decent. Can I plug my new videos?
Of course you can. Plug away.
I just launched my new video.
You're an inspiration.
No, I just because I'm excited by it because it was the Firearms Safety Course.
Well, I'm more excited.
And you've not even seen that.
I haven't seen it. When did it go out?
Literally this morning. This morning.
Yeah.
So I'm telling people because we did a simulated. I had 3 shots basically. I make the first shot, then it's injured, hit it again.
Yeah.
Then I missed. I didn't miss.
A simulated miss.
Yeah, a simulated miss. Yeah. And then I had to shoot the fox on the right or something like that.
I'm more excited by the fact that you actually decided to apply for your firearms license.
I know.
Because
I'm excited and terrified.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
You applied for your firearms license.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you're a terrible friend. Because Alex has posted videos, stories, photos about this. And exactly, yeah.
I try and bring you up from the gutter.
It's a fool's errand.
No, so I was told that it would take 12 months before doing anything. At least minimum, if not 18 to 24.
So
apparently.
Depends which constabulary you're with, but so we're both Thames Valley.
Well, mine's in Somerset.
Thames Valley, during COVID, there was a point where they just stopped taking applications.
Right.
Then they reopened them and said, because we've got such a big backlog, it'll take us 12 months to get to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your constabulary is like.
Well, Matt seemed to think that it was between 12 and 24 months.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But getting a grant is a difficult thing. Once you've got one, renewals and stuff as well.
Yeah. So my theory was, well, what's stopping me applying now and getting all the experience? Because otherwise, if I got the experience, then I've got to wait 18
2 years.
months.
Yeah.
Then it's just further along. So the plan was apply now, start doing courses. I'm going to do the DSC one.
I think you'll really enjoy that.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. So Braces effectively sponsored the gun safety course,
Oh, wow.
and it was brilliant. It was really, really, really good.
Who did that?
Braces.
Are they
here today? Yeah, so they've got the shop,
yeah,
and they've got their own range.
Oh, right.
So he said, "Perfect, we're running a course. Why don't you come along?" And it was meant to be 10 till 2, but it ran till 5.
Yeah.
And half the day was learning and reading from a folder,
right?
Like theory,
yeah.
And then the other half was. But for me, it was perfect because I said, look, I am a complete beginner. I've held one, but I've never fired one.
Yeah.
But it was to the point of this is the bolt, this is the scope, this is literally everything. Even to the point that the first video that I announced that I was going to do it, I didn't understand the calibers. And now I can talk calibers.
So 308, obviously what you're going to go for?
I'm not actually, but yeah.
If you say 6.5 Creedmoor, I will attempt to throw you out that door.
I mean, that was what I was advised to do.
Who by?
Matt.
Oh,
Guys, no, we need to
the
know.
application.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know what happens when that arrives on a police officer's desk?
They burn it, tear it up.
They just immediately, they're just like,
why?
This guy's not serious. He's trying to be, some sort of American sniper, long range.
You know people who drive around in cars and they've retrofitted an aftermarket exhaust to it, body kit, everything like that.
Yeah.
That's similar.
Or like a lifted truck.
Well, they said on the course that it was the Gucci of calibers.
I think that's a polite way of saying something that we can't say.
I didn't understand what that meant. I was like, well, Gucci seems like they're doing okay.
That's a good brand. Yeah.
Lots of people wear it.
Yeah.
So you think maybe that wouldn't be the choice?
I did.
Choice.
I mean, in fairness.
Way of just being.
Yeah.
In fairness, it's great.
It's just teasing.
Teasing, yeah.
It's a good caliber because ultimately, like the other calibers, like 270, 308, all the traditional ones are years and years old. So they were designed to work with certain powders and certain bullets. Whereas 6.5 Creedmoor is like 3 years old.
Yeah.
So it's a much more efficient case design and bullet design. And the trouble is, it's come along, it's very good, it's very efficient, and everyone who uses like the traditional ones berates the new ones because that's just...
Because it's new.
Well, yeah, it's just what we do as humans.
So this is coming from a point of jealousy and
well, we're invested,
being old-fashioned.
Yeah.
We're seriously invested financially and morally in your calibers, and so something like this comes along, it's actually probably is a bit better. We're just like,
Yeah. Well, I to be honest, I'm not fussed, really. Because the goal was, there was never a goal. Like, this didn't exist 2 years ago. This whole stalking scene is completely new. I think I've done quite well in 2 years.
I think you've done really well.
So I've got myself a diary, and I've listed, and I know that it doesn't count because they're after the handling of firearms. But I've listed everything that I've done, from literally the first stalk to the butchery to getting involved with Hard Killer, doing stuff with Pulsar. I was talking to James, who's something to do with Blaser. He might be putting a Blaser factory tour together over in Germany. So I'm going to list all these things. So when the person comes round to the house, hopefully I'll be able to say, right, I've done that course, that course, that course. I've got all of these documented, physical things that I've done. And then on top of that, before that, I spent 2 years as an observer, effectively. That's all I've got. Is I've got 2 years of observation.
I think that's great.
And so hopefully I can sort of say, well, I didn't just decide to do this. This isn't a whim.
No.
Like, I'm fully immersed.
And it might be here today. I mean, they've got a lot of police forces here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, they are. So I was going to talk to them. Like, again, I don't know what to say.
I'd just be very open and honest and be like, look, I've applied.
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Does that all sound sensible? What would you guys ask? Because when they get their application, your application, and they look down at it and go, what has this guy got or not got? You can answer that question and go, well, what would you be looking for? Because if they say you're DSC 1, well, that's your priority of, right, I need to go and get my DSC 1.
Yeah. Or if they say, we look to make sure you have a mentor for the first year or two, or whatever, you can sort of prepare yourself for that and all that kind of thing.
I mean, I'd like to think that there would be, like, Matt would obviously vouch for me. Mental health doctors, like, none of that's going to be an issue. Things like that. So that should be fine. So I think it's
but also, you might be able to meet the guy who's doing your application, shake his hand and say, here I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you in.
See, I don't know whether documenting it will be a good thing or a really bad thing. Because
I think it'd be a good thing.
What I don't want them to think is that it's a trophy to get, if that makes sense.
Or publicity stuff.
I'm not doing it for content.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure they'd even notice. In terms of saying.
Hopefully not.
So my firearms officer, I said to him, we have a podcast, YouTube channel, and I write pieces of magazines and bits and pieces, and admittedly much lower profile than you. And he was literally like, because a lot of the people who do the applications are former police officers who've got zero interest in the shooting world, so they're just not aware of it, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
They're kind of one step removed, so they might not even come across it.
No, I mean they're so a resource anyway.
Yeah.
I doubt they'd have the time to go through.
Maybe remove the nipple stickers before you go and speak to them, or cover them up. But
why would I take these off?
I think that's going to help you.
They're never coming off.
Yeah. I didn't realise that you were serious. about yeah.
We have got a hot brand.
I
We'll
completely
just-
forgot about the nipple stickers.
Yeah.
Until you said that.
Maybe I think if you take one off, you can get away with.
I'm going
one
to try and have some very serious conversations.
Can we
later.
put one on your crotch as well?
You need at least 7
to cover it.
And that's just the girth.
Unbelievable. So yeah, that's my plan over the next
That's so exciting.
year or so. And
And
I think it'd be interesting
It'd be really interesting, yeah.
because I've got, after doing the course, I was bricking myself at the beginning, thinking I'm out of my league, I shouldn't be doing this, I've got no right to be doing this. How the hell does Matt do that? How are they thinking about all these things? And then at the end, I was just like, I'm so excited by this.
Yeah. Document the whole thing as well. It'd be really interesting.
And
then you got it.
But, even if I don't get it, it's still the journey.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
still the journey.
it's not one of those things that once you're turned down, you can't go for it again. So I would have liked to think they'd give you constructive feedback and go, we're not going to grant it for X, Y, Z reason. So you go, okay, we'll go and work on that and I'll reapply in 6 months' time.
Yeah. Wait another 2 years.
Challenge accepted.
Doesn't that?
But yeah, so that's the plan. Meet some people today. Some decent food here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
with it.
I hope, anyway.
Yeah.
There were do you remember the pies from last year?
All I remember from last year are the burgers, which were insane. Oh, you missed
I don't know
out.
if they had the
I remember the pies.
Wild Street Kitchen.
So I'm not gonna lie, I think I had about 6 pies last year.
We're gonna have to have a good food situation.
Yeah.
So,
Should we go and do that?
Yeah.
Let's roll.
End video.
Bosh!